Hi everyone, today the review's from the Ubiquiti U6 Mesh. I've managed to grab it off the guys before they install it later on this week out on site. Just on design alone of this, it gets 5 out of 5 from me, regardless of what the guys think when they're installing it. The design of it is absolutely brilliant. All I can imagine is when they were trying to come up with this, somebody had a can of Red Bull on the corner of their desk and have copied the design from that. It's absolutely brilliant. It's really, really stylish. It's made of plastic and aluminium and feels great and weighs about 400 grams. So let's crack on with a review of this before the guys come and grab it back off of me. We were recently contacted by a guy who lived in a really large manor house. He'd found our website, touched base with us. We went out and he explained that he wanted a whole Wi-Fi system built to eliminate dead zones and provide uninterrupted Wi-Fi throughout his manor house. So we provided these 3 bases with the ability to add further transmitters at a later stage if needed. So at this stage, I would like to point out we are not sponsored by Ubiquiti or TP-Link. When we get asked to complete a job, we have to look at several factors, the size of the place, budget, and then we choose from a variety of products to get the job done. So we chose these because of the new Wi-Fi 6 standard. So very, very fast, high bandwidth, and will easily deal with fibre optic connections. And as we also know, here in the UK, BT Openreach are doing their massive fibre broadband rollout at the moment. Also, these that we chose here are for indoor use and outdoor use as well. So here on this part of the video, I'm going to show you the size of this little unit. But don't be fooled by that. It's a punchy little unit. But it's also discreet enough to be put anywhere in your home or office, but also is rugged enough to be outside. So being as discreet as it is, worked really well in this manor house for us. In the box comes the wall mounting kit. So we're just going to show you here how quickly it is to change the ends to make it usable with the wall mounting kit. 90% of our work is business to business, with the remainder being residential. Normally in a business setting, I can show you around, but because this is a residential setting, I can't show you around someone's home. But I was able to capture some footage of the unit in situ. So, to the not so good points. So I went and grabbed one of the engineers and said, look, tell me what the bad points are. And he went, well, there's not any. Anyway, so, okay, all right, went and spoke to one of the other guys and said, look, tell me what the bad point is. And again, he said, there isn't any. I said, well, come on, you've got to give me at least one thing that could potentially be wrong with this. And he said, well, potentially the design of it, if you've got any cable feeding into it, there might be the possibility of it being pulled over and it can't hold its own weight if you've got it in the stand alone position. So I was like, okay. Anyway, so the only way that I can be totally 100% fair on this is in a couple of months' time, message me via our socials and ask me if we've had any fault calls out to it or service calls. So what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm just going to put up some bullet points with the specifications on this, and as I say, give me a message and ask us if we've had any service calls for it.